Good afternoon. Today's topic of discussion is going to be the Las Vegas real estate market update for March 2014 here in Las Vegas. I'm Dale Snyder with Team Driven Real Estate at the Snyder Group, Keller Williams Realty here in fabulous Las Vegas. So the overview for today's video is we're going to talk about the national real estate market and how that's impacting the Las Vegas local real estate market, and then some cool tools that we put together that I want to make sure that we're sharing to you. So first and foremost, at the end of this video in the description below, there's going to be a couple attachments where you can look at what's gone on in 2012, 2013, and month over month through 2014 with the total inventory, the amount of bank-owned sales, and the amount of short sales as well. So that'll help you get a pulse on that. We're also including Ticor Title's report of what happened in January. So you'll have all that data, and what I encourage you to do, if you have questions about the market, knowing this is the time of the year where people are looking at selling possibly or coming into the market as an investor or buying, I would reach out to me. We have a lot of shifting and changing. So I don't want to get specific on data. I just want to give you a quick overview because we are on the ground level here, you know, on the phones all the time, selling and negotiating listings and working with buyers globally and locally. So we have a pretty good pulse on this. And then also combining that with, me coaching for an organization, I'm always working with top agents from around the country and globe, seeing what's going on in their market, which is gives me a good indication or a pulse on the things going on nationally. So let's jump right in. So nationally, what we're seeing is what we saw last year in Las Vegas in most of the markets. The inventory level is very low. There's multiple offers on almost anything as it comes on the market, and it's heavily in the seller's favor. Locally, how that's impacting us is we're seeing a lot of buyers and sellers from out of state and out of country that are coming into the marketplace looking at selling their properties because our market's starting to stabilize. So they're looking at selling their properties because, they're looking, okay, so now we're going to see maybe a stabilization or a 3% appreciation rate kind of paired with inflation like we've talked about many times. So they're looking at selling. We're also seeing more investors wanting to come in. It's kind of missing the boat a little bit in a sense because prices have come up so much. The investors, the big investors have already kind of pulled out of the market. But we're seeing a lot of influx of investors still from out of state because the other markets are so tight. What we're seeing on the ground level here is we're starting to see short sales uptick again. Just personally on our team, we listed 4 in the last 2 weeks. So if that's any indicator of what the rest of the agents are seeing in the valleys, we're seeing an uptick in these short sales. And what we're seeing is people that bought at the peak that have been just cash negative and holding these properties after the market went up 30-35%, they're still in a position where I'm still 20% upside down and it doesn't make sense to hold it. So if you're an investor, there's some opportunity there because there's going to be some short sales, and those tend to sell below market or not at a premium like we're seeing in the traditional sales. So about 70% of our market is the traditional sales right now. So you're paying more of a premium for those types of properties. The inventory's gone up quite a bit. Bit scrambled here in the video this morning, but I'm just trying to give you a big pulse overview and then reach out to me if you want to talk in more detail on your specific market, price point you're in and the location. But to summarize all this, inventory is definitely going up. We were at 0.2 to a half a month supply of inventory last spring and summer. Now we have about a 2 to 4 month supply of inventory, and we expect that to go up a little bit more as we come into the spring season with sellers putting their homes on the market. But be very strategic in your pricing strategy right now, knowing that we're seeing the inventory level go up, and then the media impact on that, because the buyers are still full of a lot of fear, right? If you're a buyer, you're very conscious of this, right? So there's going to be a lot of stuff in the media talking about like new home sales going down and prices going down or inventory going up. I'm not sure how they're going to quite spin it yet, but they're going to put some spin on it. There's actually opportunity for you as the inventory goes up as a buyer. You just have to be smart in the decision-making process. I mean, there's always the doomsday way of looking at it, like the world's ending and, So don't do anything, don't sell, don't buy, but everybody's got to sell and buy real estate, right? It's just a matter of if this is the time for you. So if it is, reach out to me. We can have an educated, informed decision to see what your best options are at this time. So in summary, just want to give you a few other tools. And maybe I didn't have enough caffeine this morning. So in summary, a couple tools that I want to share with you. You know, we have a pretty good sized team. We specialize in all aspects of the market, as many of you know, right? So what we're doing is we're developing niche websites to accommodate the consumers in that specific area. So as you may know, we specialize in the Summerlin West area, the 89138 zip code. And we put together a website called SummerlinWestLiving.com. You can find that in the description below, or you can click on the link right here as well. You can find all the homes actively for sale, all the rentals on the market, and then what's going on in the zip code with average days on market, median price, all of that stuff, right? So restaurant reviews, I mean, it's just a dynamite site. So check it out. If you're not interested in that area, but you know others that are, you know, feel free to send them the site. We will have more of those sites coming. So we do have team members that specialize in the Henderson area, the high-rise market, and then the Summerlin area as a whole. So we'll be introducing those sites as the year moves on. Another one is that I've sent out is the Market Snapshot tool. I've sent that to many of you. It's a great tool. You can watch the video that's going to be attached in the newsletter. It's also going to be in the description below to see all the cool functionalities of this tool that we're now offering out to our valued clients. If you haven't received it and you'd like to, just simply shoot us a quick email. We'll need your address so we can, send the snapshot within the parameters of your property. And this will go out once a month unless you would rather see it less. And once again, it's just to help you keep informed on the market. So whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest now or in 5 years, it's all good to us. We just want to make sure we're getting good information out to you. And finally, it's the website teamdrivenrealestate.com. So dalesnyder.net is our current team site. We now have a new site. It's an upgraded, simpler, more user-friendly version of the website. And since we are a team-focused, or team-driven, if you will, team, we wanted to make sure that the website referenced that. So teamdrivenrealestate.com. You can click right here to check out the website. Give us some feedback. Let me know what you think about it. It should have a much easier interface to search for homes. And I think that's it for today. A lot of exciting stuff happening. The market's definitely picking up. So regardless of what you're looking at doing, if you have any thoughts of selling, buying, investing in the next, month to 6 months to a year, I'd reach out to us so we can have an informed conversation. If you like the video, make sure to like it, share it with those that may find value in it. This is Dale Snyder with Team Driven Real Estate here at Keller Williams Realty in Las Vegas. Have a great day.